Today I am speaking from the heart. I have felt a spiritual blockage that has preventing us here at Life Christian Church as a church over the last several weeks. And I've struggled to identify what we were dealing with. I have prayed and asked God to show me if there was something wrong with me that was holding back our local congregation. But I was struggling to identify. I specifically asked God if I was harboring unforgiveness in my spirit toward a specific group and tried to take steps to ensure that I was being intentional about forgiving them. But it was in the middle of the night, Sunday night, that God awakened me out of my sleep. I can't say that I was wide awake, but I remember specifically what God showed me. I was indeed struggling with unforgiveness, and it was beginning to lead to bitterness in my spirit. But it was not the parties that I had initially targeted with my prayers for God to help me forgive. I cannot say that God spoke audibly to me, but I can tell you that God specifically told me, it's not this party you've been praying about. It's this party you failed to forgive. God literally named them to me. I don't believe that's ever happened before. But as soon as God spoke, I immediately said, you're right, God. I have not let go what they did to me. I repented of my failure to forgive them, and I cannot tell you the load that has been lifted from me in the last couple of days. As I was preparing to address the Life Moments audience today, I just felt to share what God has done in my life over the last couple of days. First, I want to remind us that the burden of unforgiveness leads to bitterness that will destroy us and especially those around us. That burden is far too heavy for us to carry, and God never intended it to remain on our shoulders. We must let it go. Second, I want to remind us that if we will not give up on praying, God will ultimately respond. I may not understand why it takes so long, but God is not ignoring our prayers. God is always faithful to answer us. Lastly, we should never be too big for God to address our issues. The fact that I have been in the ministry for over 20 years, worked in youth ministry for over 10 years, and now served as a senior pastor for over 4 years does not change the fact that God is still working on me. Never allow your pride to cause you to be unwilling to allow God to speak into your spirit and correct your character. If you would like to speak with someone about this or any other spiritual questions you may have, please visit lifechristianchurch.org's contact page in the description of this video to see how you can reach us. You are also welcome to any of our services right here at Life Christian Church, which are also detailed in this video's description below. Additionally, if you enjoyed what you heard today, then please give this video a like and follow us on the social media channel that you are using to view this video, or subscribe to our YouTube channel if you are viewing on YouTube. And if you are watching on YouTube, then we also invite you to click the bell to receive notifications of other videos. If you are watching on Facebook, then we would also greatly appreciate it if you would follow our page and adjust your notifications so that Life Christian Church's posts are presented at the top of your page when you open your Facebook feed. I'm Pastor Wilkerson, and this is Life Moments.